Still got some TV bleeding over. And why is my camera not on? There we go. Hello everybody, welcome into Monday, March 11th, 2024. Ken Stott Live with the Zoom Homies with Ken Stott Live. I am your host, Ken Stott. They are the homies. Let me go to OBS. And they should be able to talk and you guys should be able to hear them. I'll check that and now. They should be able to talk and you guys should be able to hear them. I'll check that and now. They should be able to talk and you guys. I got Darren, I got Rich, I got William, Big Dude, Sin, Sam, and Chris in there. If somebody could say hi, that would be cool. Sin,
Hello.
Sam, and Chris in there. If somebody could
I'm
say hi,
busy.
that would be cool. Pretty much think that came through. That's cool. So now the only other problem that I have is, yes, I have 3 monitors set up. I heard someone come into Zoom earlier today and said he just knew that I couldn't. Yeah, I pretty much spelled that out last night. I was going to set this monitor up and test it, if nothing else. And it works for the most part, and he was correct. I've got Zoom on one screen, followed by my monitoring in front of Zoom, followed by OBS on another monitor by itself. The 2 clocks and the pop-out are on the 3rd monitor. So it's a little awkward still, but it's a little bit more doable than it was last night. The problem that I have right now is, in order for me to pop the chat out, which should be coming out, or not pop the chat out, but highlight the chat, there it is. It's not directly in front of me, and I have to kind of sit at the angle I'm sitting at right now in order to see it. Before we get going, I want to thank Tony Wallow for a $4.99 contribution to the channel. Thank you. I don't know if it's a super chat, super thanks, or there's another one. I don't remember what it is. There's 3 categories of that. And Rick Lakes, I want to thank Rick as well. Rick is in chat. Bad echo. Okay, the bad echo should be gone now. Rick sent me a $10 donation super chat to the channel. Thank you, Rick. I would like to know if the echo is gone. I was testing a while ago just to see if the audio was working or not, because I don't have OBS in front of me where I can see the monitor, the mixer, to see if they're good or not. Tony says C. Apparently that means the echo is gone. Greg was second tonight after taking a nap. He's taking a nap. Yeah, I took a little bit of a nap earlier today. I had a long day. Spent most of the day with my son and doing things that needed to be done to help him. Then took a little bit of a nap, took Mrs. K to work, and then came back, set the stream up. Boy, if the word behind me doesn't apply right now. Tim Tech Official says, good evening. Rick was 3rd when he came in with this contribution. Stealth Mode says hi. Said he made a modification, or he made a couple upgrades to his new computer. So be interested in seeing what that is when he joins after a bit, when the stream ends, and lets us know. Kind of curious to see what that would be. Jeff Ryman says hello from the ballpark in Las Vegas. His grandson's got a pretty big tournament coming up. I think it's this weekend. They're going to be going to Phoenix, Arizona. Hey, Jeff, could you have him swing by Sean's house and pick up my computer while he's there, please? I'll just pick it up at your house when we visit. A little bit of water here. A little thirsty tonight. Pretty slow Monday other than that. Mrs. K and I messed around in DaVinci Resolve. And there's 3 versions of the background right now. There is the version you're currently seeing. There is the original version I debuted last night while we were on Zoom. And then there's another version where it's the same picture, only it's boxed instead of circle with the circle ellipsed out. She liked this version here with the circle of the ellipse out the best. And then we were trying to work with some opacity and see if we could make one fade in and one fade out at the same time. And that's about as best as we could get it. Neither one of us are professionals, but I was really happy that she got involved with working with DaVinci or working with me on this. So that's a good thing. Speaking of Mrs. K, vacation has been approved for the month of April. So we are good to go all the way through the month of April. We still don't know about May yet, but I'm sure they'll approve the 2 days that she asked for in May. I can't see why they would not approve them. That would be kind of silly on their part. I don't think it's going to be an issue. If it does, it's not going to be an issue because we'll just figure out how to be back here for her first schedule in May, which will be that Monday, I believe. Echo was at my end, 2 tabs on the live stream. Yes, I have done that myself. The echo could have been me as well because my pickup fees are too expensive. Well, at least he heard me. Now I do have. I forgot to check to see how does. All right, clocks look okay. I don't see any issues with the clocks. The Zoom feed looks okay, although it's got the word volume over there. Why has it got the word volume over here? Oh, it went away. It was on my end. I'm guessing nobody else could see that. That was interesting. I still want to put something up top of Zoom to fill the space in. I just don't know what I want to do with it yet. I have some ideas, but I don't know if I want to go that route or not. I watched Doug today. I watched Doug today. I had to keep the volume really low because with the studio being where it's at now, or the setup being where it's at now, Mrs. K was sound asleep behind me and I didn't want to wake her up. So she didn't get up till about 1 something this afternoon, so she needed to sleep. Yeah, the park he's at's called Sunset Park. I don't think he's actually at the sunset. Is the sun setting in Vegas already? What time is it? Oh, a little after 7 it might be. It actually might be setting right there, out there now.
So you're going to be gone 2 months again?
No, we're going to be gone about, I don't know, 8, 11, 12 days, I think it is. We're just going to be gone a short period of time. We're going to leave here on the 19th of April, and our tentative plan was to be back May 2nd, 3rd, or 4th, no later than the 5th. But if they don't approve her day off and her days that she requested off in May, we will have to be back for her schedule on May 1st. So we're going to leave here the 19th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days, 11, 12. Possibly 12 days, maybe a couple more than that, but a minimum of 12. And I have an itinerary, thanks to one of the subscribers. It's really cool, really thought out. I'm gonna keep looking at it and seeing if I can tweak it a little bit and or get with said person and maybe we can make it look better. It's a park near Sunset Avenue. Yeah. Is the sun setting in Las Vegas yet? It's 10 minutes after 7. I have no idea. Been away too long. Other than that, I ain't got anything. I don't have any emails to read. I don't have any chat comments to go over. I can pop chat out, but then I'd have to figure out how to share it, which really wouldn't be that difficult of a thing to do.
Did you figure out the name? How your name highlights? How names highlight?
I can't. No, I still can't do that over when it pops out, Chris. I have to have the main.
That's strange, because I can. Last time I tried, I was able to do it.
Yeah, but you're just popping chat out normally. You're not running it through an app so that I can highlight like.
Yeah, I got you.
6:45 p.m. Jeff said it was set. Okay, so it's been down about a half hour. So So I can do this. I can click on a chat message and it shows up on the stream. Or I could go to, was it StreamYard, I think, and it does basically the same thing, but um, I think it's restricted on StreamYard or Stream. I don't know what it's one of them. Streamlabs, StreamYard, Stream something. You're limited as to how many people you can have up on the what we call the panel or what they call the panel. Currently, it looks like we have what 2, 4, 6, 8. We could have two more people, and then everybody would go into the waiting room or the backstage, as they call it, and then you'd have to be brought up one at a time. But as people are brought up, people have to go back to the backstage. So I prefer Zoom. Works much better, and this works as far as popping out chat. But if I come over here to the main monitor in front of me, I can go like this. If you look at chat, I just said something. If I could learn how to spell, and then I could go back over and highlight myself, so to speak, excuse me, and that's the only way I can know to do it. And because I'm using this app, now I could test that out. Okay, I just honestly figured out a way I could test that out, I think. Let me look at something here.
Fidel's parents are visiting from Indiana. We need to talk to your friend. Why? What's going on? Maybe spot there, but
I don't know how to get into extensions on Opera. If anyone knows, could you drop it in chat for me? Because I have no idea. Jeff puts in there that Vegas is in a bowl. Boy, ain't that the truth.
What are you looking for?
I want to go I want to turn the extension off for the pop out. I want to turn the extension for popping chat out off. Then I want to pop chat out without the extension being active and see if I can highlight people's names or not. And I'm not remembering how to do that. It's in here somewhere. I do not see it. There's nothing at the top that says click here for extensions. Unless it's this one. No, that's bookmarks. That's not it. That's not it. Oh, I found it. Well, that's where I would put it. That's crazy. So I am going to turn it off, which means I probably will have to do everything all over again. Now I'm going to go over here and pop chat out over here again and put it back to live chat. I'm going to pop it out, and this time, well, actually it did not take the extension away. Let me see. Maybe that's not going to work. Yes, it did work. So when I turn the app off or the extension off, I can do it. Okay? So I just typed in @JE and Jeff Ryman's name popped up. And then I just made a comment. Now I'm going to go over to the other one I had running a while ago, and I'm going to see if it actually still active or not. And it is still active. So I can do this two ways. I can pop it out on one tab with the extension activated. I can go to the tab I'm using right now, turn the extension off, and then I can do that. But then there's no sense in doing what I'm doing because I still can't do it from there. So let me try something here. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, it's just a normal pop out for chat. The extension's not active. It's just a normal. It's just the same as what I've got with it being in front of me. The only difference is I could maybe, possibly, my phone's ringing. Seriously, why is my phone ringing? Hold on a second.
You're not alone. Price of hundreds of your big products. That's the problem that goes up. That's promise.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let me bring this back up. Yeah, this I could do it this way. This would actually work. I could start it, put it over there, put that one over there, then pop chat out, put it next to the main Zoom tab. Yeah, this will work. And then I can read chat, but then I can't highlight it. I'll work on it. It gives me something to work on. While speaking of having to stop the stream a second ago, I've got a service to attend tomorrow, 5 to 8. I'm not sure what time we're going to get back. The stream may be a little late by a few minutes. And then Wednesday's the funeral, and I should be okay. It's at, I believe, 11 a.m., and I don't stream until 11 hours later, so I should be okay by then, I would hope. And then Thursday, tentatively, we're going to play golf. And when I say we are going to play golf, it's just going to be myself, Mrs. K, and my son. I'm going to try to get him involved in some activities to get his mind on different things other than where it's currently sitting. Now, this will work, I think. So I'm going to try another one. Yep, it works just fine. All right, I can live with that. I do miss my 4 monitors though. I had it set up so perfectly. Here's the other issue I'm having tonight. In the excuse me, in the True Studio, I could move all the way from the right hand far monitor all the way across to the far monitor on the left in one solid movement. And vice versa, I could move from the left to the right. I've got 3 monitors now, and I have to move the mouse from the monitor that's in front of me all the way to the right, go to the next monitor all the way to the right, and then it goes to the monitor that's actually on the left-hand side, but that's the only way I can do it. And earlier today on Zoom, we experimented with moving the monitors around from the display settings, and I couldn't figure out how to do it. So I've been sitting here practicing, move the mouse left, move the mouse left. It is a pain to do, but it works. It's functional for now. And I was going to go look something up. Okay, now this is interesting. Why does that say that? Oh, there we go. Shoot. Forgot what I was going to go do. Anyway. 10:18. I'm probably going to wrap this up. I'm mentally beat today. It's been a long day. I went to bed about 3. Bill and I attempted to play Destiny 2 last night, and by attempted to play, I was not a happy camper, and as Bill will tell you, I was not very happy. Mouse depends on the arrangement. Yes, or Wintermute. Yes, we're aware of that, and we moved. We had it 1 2 3. 2 1 3 3 1 2. We every combination of it we tried. It would not work, and I'll demonstrate that again tonight, and we'll make Grumpy mad on the after Zoom stream. Speaking of after Zoom stream, the email's on the address kstoutz00m@gmail.com. Shoot me an email. We'll get you the credentials, get you up on panel, and go from there. I don't know what it was. Maybe I wasn't holding one finger in the air and jumping up and down on one foot at the same time. I do not know. But we did try, and I had tried earlier. I don't have an echo, but there's some extra reverb. Huh. None of the settings have been changed to my knowledge from last night. I didn't move anything over here on the initial setup. The only thing I did is I plugged in this other monitor via the display, port with a converter from DisplayPort to HDMI, and HDMI goes into the TV. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, it's the room. Yeah, I'm in the master bedroom. Yeah. But I was in the master bedroom last night as well. Oh, okay. It's been like this since I moved. Got it. Got it. Yep. Mrs. K doesn't know it yet, but there's a construction that's going to take place here. We're going to make this a very small studio and reduce the size of the master bedroom with temporary walls. I've done it before. In our trailer in San Diego, I split the room in half to have a small living room and a relatively decent sized bedroom for her sister to live with us. That took about 2 weeks to do. So this little project, considering the ceiling's at an angle, it'd probably take me about the rest of the year to do. So anybody got anything? We have 11 people watching with 5 likes. Pretty close to 50%. Seems to be the norm. I'm okay with that.
I put some Loctite on my son's cargo carrier.
Loctite?
Yeah,
When's he going on his trip to Illinois?
I think 27th or 28th of this month.
Oh, this month? Okay. Yeah, we're looking forward to our vacation, and we got a couple other ones planned out. We got one going up north. We're actually going to go to Michigan, and we've got one down to Georgia and Florida area. And then, who knows, we might sneak in a trip to a couple of other places. Really don't know. Want to get through. Oh, I do have news. I got today. I don't know if this will come through or not. Figure out which one of these cameras it is.
Ain't nothing but your fingers.
Yeah, I see that. Anyway, I got the official notification from the state of Indiana. They denied my claim for them to pay for the ambulance services. So we move on to step C. And that is tomorrow I'm going to call my state representative, explain the situation to him or her. I don't even know who it is yet. That's terrible, but I don't. And see what they can do for me. If that doesn't work, then we'll move on to step 4. Or D, or whatever you want to call it. Man, that's not going to go well either. Anyway, it's coming up on 10:22. I am going to go ahead and end this unless anybody's got anything. Be sure to join us over on the after Zoom stream with joining. If you don't have the credentials already, shoot an email to me. We'll get you the credentials and get you up on there. I do want to give a quick shout out to Ghetto, Josh Kinder. He's up to 304 subscribers. Hopefully I don't jinx him this time like I did last time. Last time I mentioned it, he lost about 3 subscribers. So hopefully I do not. Congratulations to him on that. If there's anybody don't have anything, I'm going to give the generic goodnight to everyone on YouTube. I'm going to give the generic goodnight to everybody on Zoom, just to be fair and equal about it, with the exception of 2 people, and that would be Chris and Max. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Max. Appreciate you being here. Thank you, William. Thank you, Rich, Sin, Grumpy. Big Dude. What's your name tonight? I can't see it. Is it Big Dude, Greg, or what are you going with tonight?
I don't give a crap.
Good night, Mike. Good night, One Fish. Good night. There's someone from Rockford, Illinois. If in Rockford, Illinois, U.S. Solar may be needed for some locations. Okay. Baranga 61113. I hate when people put numbers in their names. But anyway, good to see you. Thank you very much for being here. Let me highlight that real quick as the last one of the day before I end the stream. And I don't know if it popped up or not. Looks like it may have. Good night. Thank you. See you tomorrow night. More than likely. Maybe a little bit late.